Now what? Next you Thursday. And I remember it went green. I was like, she didn't get it. I know, but when I saw it go green, it was the same as last time. I was like, she probably didn't get it. But then I was taking care of the shop, so that's more good.
I'd like to understand why. Are you going to mute that? Let's call the meeting to order. Please all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please call the roll.
Trustee Khan.
Here.
Trustee Minks.
Here.
Trustee Sheba.
Here.
Trustee Phil.
Here.
Trustee Travis.
Here.
Trustee White.
Here.
All present, Your Honor.
Thank you. Can I get an approval of the minutes from our regular meeting of February 10th?
I'll make the motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of February 10th, 2026.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Mink, seconded by Trustee Travis. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, special reports, we have none. Public hearings, we have none. No plan commission reports. Residents' comments on agenda items only. Anybody? Okay, hearing none. President's report. I'll put on my glasses so I can see. Just a reminder that we're hosting our first Senior Expo on Friday, March 13th from 9 to noon at our Civic Center. This free event with complimentary refreshments for residents provides an opportunity to connect with local service providers and obtain educational materials on health, wellness, transportation, housing, and more. Also, February is Restaurant Month in Morton Grove. As we mentioned last meeting, participants have a chance to win one of 10 $25 gift cards. To enter, just submit a photo of you and your friends dining or receipts totaling $25 or more showing that you ate in a Morton Grove restaurant in this month. And for details, you can look at our website and enter to win by March 10th. Also, please join us on Thursday, March 19th at the Civic Center, starting at 6 p.m. for a presentation on the Dempster Street Corridor recommendations. There will be refreshments, a chance to win a $100 gift card. And to learn more, please visit plandempster.org. An exciting announcement. Congratulations to our own MCC Academy Crescents 8th grade basketball team who made it to the state championship earlier this month. While they didn't win the final game, getting there is quite an accomplishment, so congratulations to them. Also, this past weekend, our Morton Grove Fire Department participated in the Hustle Chicago Stair Climb, which used to be called Hustle Up the Hancock, and brought home first place among 80 teams. Over 2,000 climbers participated in the 94-floor climb and helped raise more than $800,000 for the Respiratory Health Association. So thank you to our fire department for representing us, and congratulations to everybody. And lastly, tonight we have on our agenda 3 items related to the creation of a new TIF district. This is a process that began last summer, and I want to thank all of our residents who reached out during this time to share your thoughts and questions about this TIF, along with the important topic about the current Village Hall's future. If the TIF district is approved tonight, that won't signify the end of the discussion about the future of this site, but rather the beginning of that process. We're still a year away from starting construction of the new Village Hall and years away from being able to move into the new site. I'm excited for the village to embark on this process together and anticipate in the next year we'll be able to formally solicit the community's feedback on potential uses for this site and what it means for the community. That is the end of my report. Clerk's report.
Thank you, Your Honor. The March 17th general primary election is coming up. Morton Grove will again be hosting an early polling site at the American Legion Memorial Civic Center at 6140 Dempster Street in Morton Grove. Early voting starts Monday, March 2nd. The hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Saturday, and from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sundays. The last day of early voting is Monday, March 16th. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you. Staff report. Village Administrator?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I have 4 items to present tonight. So the first are ordinances 2602, 2603, and 2604. Those are all related to the proposed TIF. So I know I presented these last meeting, so I'll be brief in my summary of them. But the first item is ordinance 2602, approving an ordinance of the Village of Morton Grove, approving the redevelopment plan and project area for the Dempster Street redevelopment project area. This is the first of 3 ordinances, and so as part of this, Dempster Street from Central Avenue to the Forest Preserve District and School Street from Dempster Street to South Park Avenue property have not been subject to maximum growth and development through investment by private enterprise, and it is not reasonably anticipated that to continue to produce property taxes at the same level as previously without certain public assistance. To this end, JRG, who is present tonight, prepared an eligibility survey and concluded the proposed redevelopment project area qualifies as a redevelopment project area as defined by the TIF Act. So this project has been on, not display, but available for public inspection since November 14th, 2025. And the plan and project were considered and recommended to be approved by the Joint Review Board on December 16th, 2025. And were also considered at the public hearing on January 27th, 2026, pursuant to proper notice required by the TIF Act. And as part of this, we believe that the minimum requirements for finding a conservation area are present in the proposed area, and that private investment in this proposed area has not and will not occur without the adoption of the proposed plan and project. Contiguous parcels in the proposed area would be substantially benefited by the proposed project improvements, and the proposed plan and project conform to the comprehensive plan of the village. I'd also like to present the other 2 ordinances. Understand that we probably want to approve them together. So I will then present the other 2 and then be happy to answer any questions from the board. The next one will be ordinance 2603, which is an ordinance of the Village of Morton Grove designating the Dempster Street redevelopment project area. This would formally designate the Dempster Street project area, which would be Dempster Street from Central Avenue to the Forest Preserve District and School Street from Dempster Street to South Park. So as part of this, with that area, this ordinance will designate that area legally described and attached as Exhibit A, and generally described in the attached Exhibit B, and depicted in the map attached as Exhibit Z, all to these ordinances, or this ordinance, as the Dempster Street redevelopment project area. And then the third ordinance under consideration for tonight related to the TIF district is ordinance 2604, which is an ordinance of the Village of Morton Grove adopting tax increment allocation financing for the Dempster Street redevelopment project area. And this will adopt tax increment allocation financing pursuant to the TIF Act that will allow for property taxes for property in the redevelopment area to be segmented by allocating taxes attributed to the lower of the 1 current equalized assessed value, or 2, the initial equalized assessed value of the property in the RPA to the taxing districts, and allocating taxes attributable to the increase in the initial equalized assessed valuation to the Dempster. My apologies. And I believe where the mic cut out was in the money shall be segmented by allocating taxes attributed to the lower of the current equalized assessed value or the initial equalized assessed value of the property of the in the RPA to the taxing districts, and allocating taxes attributable to the increase in the initial equalized assessed valuation to the Dempster Street redevelopment project area. Special tax allocation fund to be used for paying for redevelopment project costs and obligations pursuant to the TIF Act. And with that, those are the 3 ordinances for consideration related to the TIF, and I am happy to answer any questions, but if there are none, then staff would recommend that each of these be recommended for consideration and approval by the village board.
I think we're going to take them one at a time. So let's do ordinance 26-02 first. Can I get a motion and then a second?
I'll make
And
the
then what?
motion to approve ordinance 2602 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee Phil. Okay, any questions on this one? Comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Ordinance 26-02 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Okay, now that one approved a redevelopment plan. This one would be designating the Dempster Street redevelopment project area, and that's ordinance 26-03. Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion to approve ordinance 2603 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee White. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Ordinance 26-03 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Okay, and ordinance 2604 is establishing the tax increment allocation financing for this redevelopment project area. Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to pass 2604.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Sheba, seconded by trustee Khan. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Ordinance 25-04 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you, 2604. Okay.
All right, and before I get to my next item, I just want to say thank you to Ann with the Johnson Research Group for all of your assistance throughout this process. And there's a lot of staff who put effort into this, and I want to thank all of our staff. I also want to highlight the efforts of, frankly, Terry Liston, our Corporation Counsel, and Zoe Hydorn, our Assistant Village Administrator, who both did a ton of effort and work to get this through. So I want to thank them all for everything they did to get this approved tonight. And with that, I would like to go on to Resolution 2610, which is approving A133 and A201 agreements and associated exhibits related to a construction manager at risk agreement with Leopardo Construction, Inc. of Hoffman Estates, Illinois. And the village is seeking an agreement, entering an agreement with Leopardo Construction for the purpose of constructing a new police station in Village Hall. In May of 2025, the village issued a request for proposals for construction management services to support the construction of a new village or police station in Village Hall at 6201 Dempster Street, which is currently owned by the village, but occupied and leased by a private bank. The existing 37,800 square foot facility will be renovated, and a 14,800 square foot first floor addition will be constructed. As part of the RFP, the village selected Leopardo Construction, Inc., which comes highly recommended, and we think will do a very good job for us in the community. And as part of that process, the village has negotiated the A133 and 201 agreements, and they're attached as exhibits to facilitate the working relationship between the village and Leopardo. These agreements are standard and produced by the American Institute of Architects, and they help guide the working relationship between parties on complex projects such as the police station and Village Hall. With this, by approving this agreement tonight, Leopardo will be able to start working on the guaranteed maximum price, which will help us understand what the budget for this project will be, and will be an item we bring back to the village board and have another chance to review and approve, just because the advantage of having a contractor or a construction manager at risk is that it's a set price for which we can control the price for it. So with that, I am happy to present this or answer any questions the board may have on this topic.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make the motion that we accept Resolution 26-10.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Travis, seconded by trustee Phil. Any questions, comments, anyone? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Phil?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Resolution 26-10 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Anything else, Chuck?
That concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Corporation Counsel? No report. All right, reports by trustees. Trustee Khan?
Thank you, Your Honor. I do have a resolution to present tonight. It's Resolution 26-11 that authorizes the payment to Third Millennium Associates Incorporated of Warrensville, Illinois, also known as Third Millennium, for fulfillment services provided for the year 2024 and 2025 vehicle seasons. The village code requires all vehicles registered in Morton Grove to have a Morton Grove vehicle sticker, and there are approximately 20,000 vehicles registered to Morton Grove. The village has contracted with Third Millennium for the printing of applications as well as the software for tracking vehicle stickers since the year 2003. The village also began using Third Millennium for fulfillment services during the COVID pandemic. The village determined it was more cost-effective to continue to outsource fulfillment services. The cost for these services has increased, particularly the cost of postage. Third Millennium did not bill the village for these fees in the year 2024, but is looking to collect them now in the amount of $25,354.54. The village also needs to pay these fees for the 2025 vehicle season in the amount of $27,015.28. This resolution will authorize the village to make the payment to Third Millennium for the year 2024 and 2025 vehicle sticker fulfillment services. I hereby make a motion to approve the resolution 26-11 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Khan, seconded by trustee Minks. Any questions or comments?
I have a question.
Yes, trustee Shiba.
Did they just forget about it, or they back charge us for 2024? They forgot to bill us. Okay. No further questions, Your Honor.
Anybody else? Okay, please call the vote.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Resolution 26-11 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
That's the end of my report, Honor.
Thank you. Trustee Minks?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have two resolutions this evening. Resolution 2612 is authorizing a repair agreement with Cummings, Inc. of Hodgkins, Illinois. Little bit of background on this. The Public Works Vehicle Maintenance Division has identified the need to repair the diesel engine and fire engine number 5, which is a 2015 Schmiel Spartan chassis. Fire Department and Public Works personnel collaborated to research and obtain 5 estimates for this repair. Cummings, Inc. of Hodgkins, Illinois supplied the lowest cost alternative and are highly qualified as the authorized service center of diesel engine manufacture. The fire department intends to maintain and utilize this 2015 fire engine for a minimum of 10 years of additional service. The cost fiscal impact is $44,617.94. I move that we approve Resolution 2612 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Minks, seconded by trustee Sheba. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Resolution 26-12 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And then Resolution 2613 is authorizing a purchase agreement with Stryker Sales LLC of Chicago, Illinois for cardiac monitor/defibrillators. A little bit of background. The Morton Grove Fire Department provides emergency medical services, including advanced life support cardiac treatment to the citizens and visitors of the village. This resolution will authorize the purchase of 3 cardiac monitor defibrillators to replace aging units and allow the fire department to continue providing these life-saving services. An extensive trial and research period identified Stryker as the lowest quotation and best operational consideration of the 2 manufacturers that are approved by Advocate Lutheran General EMS System. Stryker Sales LLC of Chicago, Illinois is the sole source provider of this equipment. The purchase includes a trade-in value of 3 Zoll X Series cardiac monitor defibrillators that have reached their usable service life. The total fiscal impact is $134,972.31, and I move that we approve Resolution 2613 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Minks, seconded by trustee Travis. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Resolution 26-13 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
And then just as a follow-up, I wanted to make mention again about the Citizens Police and Fire Academy. I know a lot of people have asked questions about what our police officers and firefighters do. So if they'd like to join the next class of the Police and Fire Academy, it runs from March 18th to May 20th, 2026, on Wednesday evenings from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And you can sign up at mortongrovil.org. And that's the end of my report.
Thank you, Trustee Sheba.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Trustee Thill.
Yes, Your Honor, I have Resolution 2614. It's authorizing a contract with McGill Construction, LLC, for the 2026 street patching program. I move we accept Resolution 2614.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee Thill, seconded by Trustee Sheba. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Resolution 26-14 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
And I have, the village is now accepting applications for the 50/50 tree planting program. Participating residents with an open public parkway adjacent to their property can sign up to have a tree planted for a cost of $60 to the resident. To learn more, please visit the village's website. That's the end of my report.
Thank you. Trustee Travis.
Thanks, Your Honor. I have Resolution 26-15, authorizing the purchase of 2 Ford Police Interceptor vehicles from Curry Motors Fleet of Frankfort, Illinois, through the Suburban Purchasing Cooperative Bid Program. Every 3 years, high-mileage squad vehicles are replaced to ensure that key equipment used by the police department officers does not fail during duties as public safety first responders. The squad vehicles are used 24 hours per day and must be maintained in excellent condition. The village participates in the Northwest Municipal Conference's Suburban Purchasing Cooperative, which allows the village to take advantage of volume and group pricing discounts. The Suburban Purchasing Cooperative awarded the bid contract to sell 2026 Ford Police Interceptors to Curry Motors Fleet of Frankfort, Illinois. This resolution will authorize the village to purchase 2 Ford Police Interceptor squad cars from Curry Motors Fleet of Frankfort, Illinois, pursuant to the Suburban Purchasing Cooperative Contract Number 231. The fiscal impact is $91,581, and I move that we accept Resolution 2615 as presented.
Second?
Motion made by Trustee Travis, seconded by Trustee White. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Resolution 26-15 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And that's the end of my report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Trustee White.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have 3 ordinances tonight. These are all second reads. Ordinance 26-05 is approving a minor amendment to Ordinance 25-03, granting an amendment to a special use permit for the expansion of an existing daycare facility at the property commonly known as 5633 Dempster Street in Morton Grove. Since the proposed amendment would not change any aspect of the approved use or site plan, the proposed request is for an extension, is eligible for approval as a minor amendment to Ordinance 25-03. I move to accept Ordinance 26-05 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by Trustee White, seconded by Trustee Thill. Any questions, comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Thill?
Aye.
Trustee Travis?
Aye.
Trustee White?
Aye.
Trustee Khan?
Aye.
Trustee Minks?
Aye.
Trustee Sheba?
Aye.
Ordinance 26-05 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next, I have ordinance 26-06. This is approving a special use permit for a parking variation at 9428 to 9438 Waukegan Road in Morton Grove. This is, the Plan Commission reviewed this case, PC 25-14, on January 20th of 26. Based on the application, the staff report, and the testimony presented at the public hearing, The Plan Commission voted unanimously 5-0 to recommend the approval of the special use permit with conditions relating to employee parking. I move to accept ordinance 26-06 as presented.
Second.
Motion made by trustee White, seconded by trustee Minks. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Travis.
Aye.
Trustee White.
Aye.
Trustee Khan.
Aye.
Trustee Minks.
Aye.
Trustee Sheba.
Aye.
Trustee Thill.
Aye.
Ordinance 26-06 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
Thank you.
And last, I have ordinance 26-07. This is approving an amendment to a special use permit, ordinance 10-26, to eliminate the automotive maintenance and repair use and expand the retail sales area within an automobile mini-mart station at 6,000 Oakton Street in Morton Grove. This was based on an application, a staff report, and testimony presented at the public hearing. The Plan Commission voted unanimously 5-0 to recommend the approval of the special use permit with conditions relating to the building materials, the lighting, and the business operations along with the business hours. I move to accept ordinance 26-07 as presented.
Second?
Before we ask questions, Chuck, do you want to clarify?
Absolutely, thank you. So for ordinance 2607, after the last meeting, the village found out from the applicant that there's a desire to sell alcohol as a result of the changes provided by this special use if it was approved. As this was not discussed during the review process, we spoke with the applicant who voluntarily agreed to not sell alcohol at the site and would go through a special use approval process at a later date for consideration of sale of alcohol. So with this item, I'd ask for the applicant to come forward just to confirm that as well for the record. With this, what's before the board tonight is only for the special use approval, would not include the sale of alcohol, which would come back before and or at a later date, it would have a public process and review, and I would turn over to the applicant to discuss that as well. You want to say your name?
First name Jesslyn, Jeslin, last name Jose, Jose. Applicant for the special use permit.
And I would say, does that affirm, what I just said affirms with what we discussed or what was approved with the site?
Yeah, we agree with that.
Okay.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Question.
I have a question too.
First, trustee
Yeah, go
Thill?
ahead, Bill.
My question is vaping material allowed to be sold? Vaping?
We'd have to go through our licensing process.
It would have to go through the licensing process, yes. Thank you, Terry.
Okay, so that's a no right now.
Right now, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Trustee Sheba?
Yeah, backing off that, but tobacco is okay? They already have the tobacco license, right?
I would, give me one moment to look at their license.
You have tobacco now? You have a tobacco license? Okay. The second question is, I remember we had this conversation, is there any restrictions as far as distance from the school or anything like that as of right now that would hamper them from being able to get the liquor license in the future?
So that would be what we want to look at with the special use, is to understand the scope and
Okay.
impact for it. So that's part of the special use process.
Special use, and are they asking for like open container on premises or just to sell regularly?
We haven't gotten the license, so that'd be part of the review process.
Okay, well,
I just want to clarify that a condition of the special use is there will be no alcoholic liquor sales unless he applies for an amendment to the special use.
got it. Okay. All right, we're good.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Hearing
That's the
none,
end of my
Second it?
report.
please call it, please.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, who did second it?
Trustee Travis.
Oh,
Okay.
motion made by trustee
No
White,
worries.
seconded by trustee Travis. Any other questions? Please call the vote.
Okay. Trustee White.
Aye.
Trustee Khan.
Aye.
Trustee Minks.
Aye.
Trustee Sheba.
Aye.
Trustee Thill.
Aye.
Trustee Travis.
Aye.
Ordinance 26-07 passes 6-0, Your Honor.
That's the end of my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Presentation of warrants, trustee Khan?
Yes, my honor. I'd like to present the warrant register for February 24, 2026 in the amount of $1,005,900, $114.90. And I hereby make a motion to approve the warrant register as presented tonight.
Second?
Motion made by trustee Khan, seconded by trustee Travis. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, please call the vote.
Trustee Khan.
Aye.
Trustee Minks.
Aye.
Trustee Sheba.
Aye.
Trustee Thill.
Aye.
Trustee Travis.
Aye.
Trustee White.
Aye.
The February 10th warrants pass 6-0.
Thank you. Any other business? Hearing none. Residents' comments? Any residents' comments? Okay, thank you. Then, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by trustee Mink, seconded by trustee Khan. Meeting ends at